There goes half my mag.
Good morning, Andrew.
Oh, hey. Oh, today we are reviewing the Novritsch SSP28. It'll shoot fast, it'll shoot sharp. It's a Novritsch gun, it will work. That's usually the case with them.
Good catch.
Over-engineered. For what reason? It's going to be the normal monster drinker of guns.
All right, so I'm Duke.
And I'm Andrew.
And we're at Landing Zone, and we're going to be testing out the Novritsch SSP28.
In its surface, it's basically a Glock with a split slide. Now, there aren't that many Glocks with split sides because most split sides tend to be high kappa varieties due to it being easier. However, if you take a close look and open the slide, you can see right over here that the Novritsch has done something very, very interesting, which is instead of having a recoil spring around the front, this SSP28 now has two torsion springs right next to the chamber and extends along the entire length of the barrel.
Got to add, this is one of the ugliest looking pistols I've ever seen.
Yes. But it is designed for one thing, and that is speed.
I'm going to agree with Negative Airsoft on this one. The grip feels absolutely disgusting. There is no grippy texture on it whatsoever. I've got a bit sweaty hands right now, and I am just sliding all over it. It's not the be-all end-all, but it would be nice, especially for the price point which you're paying for this, to have a better looking grip, to be honest.
Towards the front, we have the standard 14mm CCW thread over the barrel to go and attach all your accessory needs. Underneath, we have a Picatinny rail for your flashlights and lasers, and at the top, we have fiber optic front sight and a dotted rear sight as standard. However, if you want, you can get an RMR mount sold separately. That's either an RMR mount or a Picatinny rail mount to mount optics on the top.
At that point, it just kind of looks like the TP22, or sorry, the Novritsch TP22.
Yes, basically. On the top, we have a CNC aluminum split slide, as mentioned earlier on. It has a very sci-fi futuristic look, which is cool if you do not care about realism.
Yeah, there's no ejection port in here at all, which gives me an ick.
Yeah. Unfortunately, there's also some strange design decisions. Like if you look closely over here, you have these sort of lightning ports. However, underneath, you have an identical indent that is in the port that seems to have just been molded on there to complete the pattern.
Why?
Which is
Why?
a little unusual. Yeah, I agree. Aside from that, as Duke mentioned earlier on, frame is made of polymer. Decent polymer, but zero texture. So yes, enough about the externals and internals. Why don't we just carry on and shoot the damn thing?
And now for the Chrono. As usual, we'll be firing 0.2 gram BBs using green gas.
All right, so we've got our target set up behind us roughly about 15 meters away. We're gonna shoot 10 babies each and then have a bit of a competition to see who can get the highest score.
So, game on.
All right, done.
Okay, let's see how well we did.
I hit about all of nothing. So, is this a hit?
I mean, yeah.
No, that's a scratch cover. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Winning.
We see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, I think, and then there's one flyer right over here. So,
Mine's are all flyers.
yeah. so yeah, that's just about it. Pretty decent, about palm size. So, you know, for follow-up shots, there's no shaking, there's no thing. The hop-up works. It's generally about what we should expect from a pistol. Overall, honestly, as a pistol, it does what it says in the box. As a Novritsch SSP28, its biggest attribute is its lack of recoil and its ridiculous rate of fire. Though I suspect you are probably only going to do that when you're really desperate and you need to. Your thoughts?
Yeah, the full auto is cool, especially if you've got a whole mag. But again, you're going to need to do it on bursts, because if you just full on dump the mag, at least from our testing, it's all going down.
On to the next challenge.
Are you ready?
No.
Same.
Yeah, we're gonna go kick some ass.
So Andrew, what's your strategy?
Find people, kill people.
All right, here's my strategy. I'm just going to hide in the corner.
Ready, go!
Hi. Whoa, hey. There goes half my mag.
You got me.
You were not hit.
Got me. Unless it was a ricochet, but it hit me somewhere on my thigh.
Now we'll proceed to the second round of the stage, which will be done on the second floor of landing zone.
This is like zero. This is like the worst ever choke point.
Ooh, cock.
You can see through that one.
Yeet. You can't always. You missed again. Joe's dead. I win.
Nice.
For the second round, Andrew wins again. Because Kieran is the cameraman.
Wait, what? No. If I hit his cameraman, he loses.
No, that's not how it works.
That's how it works.
For this round, we'll increase the difficulty because you'll be playing all of landing zone. Just the two of you.
Oh, this is going to take ages.
Yes, but it doesn't matter. You have 2 minutes to go find your starting positions, and once you do, the same rules apply. Shoot each other. Do not shoot the cameraman. If you do shoot the cameraman, Andrew wins again, Kieran.
No.
All right, go.
There he is. Hit! Finger hit.
What? Really?
Hit my finger, yeah.
No way.
Yeah. I mean, it was fun, but to be quite honest, we can have the same amount of fun with any other airsoft pistol, to be honest. I'm not the biggest fan of it. It doesn't look that realistic to me, and the grip is, or the mold of the grip is just not that great. There's not that much texture on it, and it's just slippy. But yeah.
Nah, but that's not the point though. The point is to win. It's to shoot fast and then shoot another shot even faster. Like this gun literally went and emptied its magazine and bring you follow-up shots like nothing else. There is nothing else out there. This is the fastest airsoft pistol pretty much in existence.
But, I mean, with the full auto, it empties pretty much straight away, so what's the point with a 25 round mag?
Well, that's the thing though. That's why you're going to get a drum mag or 50 round mag, or goodness, 2 drum mags, because apparently Novritsch sells those too. So what can I say? You just need to empty as much ammunition into your enemies as possible. In fact, I'd even say that because the muzzle rise doesn't go up, you could use this in long distance outdoor airsoft games, because you could literally put a drum mag into this and just saturate an entire area full of BBs. You'll be getting multiple kills.
True. I guess I'm just not a big fan of it, just not realistic looking for me.
I think that this gun has achieved exactly what Novritsch intended to do, which was make the fastest gun possible. So if you're a speed softer, right, if you don't care about realism, if you want to LARP as a sci-fi mega doom lord of just moving around like an FPS shooter like Quake, this gun is 100% for you.
No, the price for this is not justified at all. For the same amount of money, I can buy pretty much any Glock or one of the SRC ones with this MOS. I can put a red dot on it, a flashlight, and buy a spare magazine for it. All the while with this one, you're getting one magazine and it's fast. That's it. That's all it's got going for it, to be honest.
Yeah, but fast is exactly what you want, right? You want speed, and you got to pay for that speed because there's nothing else out there that is as fast as this. It's just going to shoot and shoot and shoot. And it's also not going to rise, it's not going to do anything. It's just made for that one purpose, you know? It's like a scalpel, you know? It's like a high quality scalpel. It's only made to cut. You're not using it to, you know, draw a picture or anything. You just got to make it do its only thing, you know? This gun basically has one job. And unfortunately, you are going to have to pay a bit more for it.
To be quite honest, I feel like I could just buy an AEP01, like a really cheap one, and then just upgrade it internally and get somewhat the same speed and get more bang for my buck with the same price.
Yeah, but that's the thing though. You'd have to upgrade it. This thing is perfect as it is. It was born that way. You know, you don't have to spend anything else. And if you do, it's only going to get even better. Thank you for watching this comparison review. Hope you enjoyed it. And for these cool products and many more, visit us at
www.redwolfairsoft.com.
This is Andrew,
And Duke.
out.